Welcome to this live. Yeah, y'all. Welcome. Today, the focus of this live will be speaking to one of the resting souls that's in this resting community. That's what we're gonna do today, and yeah, we're gonna give those that like normally come through, we're gonna give them a little time to show up, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get in contact with Miss Mildred Tucker, at least attempt to. Hey, Elena, Candace, how you doing? How y'all doing today? Welcome to this live. Welcome to this live. Live. But yo, y'all, today, I'll be back. Do. Hey. Welcome to the live. And live. But yeah, y'all, welcome. Hey, today we're gonna get in contact with one of our Miss Wallace in the house. How you doing, Miss Wallace? We're gonna get in contact with one of our local residents that's resting here, and we're gonna see if we can get her story. That's the goal for today, before the sun go down. Hey, Miss Wallace, I gotta keep y'all entertained some type of way. I gotta keep y'all entertained. And yeah, today we're gonna have our dowsing rods, and we're gonna see if we can have a little action on the REM pod today while we do this live. It's just random questions. But how y'all day been? Have y'all had a great day today? My day was good. My day was good. Can't complain at all. I do want some wings though. I'm always talking about some food. I do want some wings. I'm glad y'all are doing well. As always, let's keep Nana in our prayers and those that's dealing with this hurricane. And the wings do sound good, don't they? Y'all, I caught y'all off guard, didn't I? Like, we got one in the doctor's office, the other in the elevator. But yeah, I'm mad early. I had spaghetti. Well, I'm gonna have some more spaghetti, but I think I'm gonna go get me some wings to have with this spaghetti. That's just the foodie in me. I eat too much, but either way, it's gonna happen. I'm not mad. What make you think I'm mad? What's going on, Biker Queen? I don't know about the green beans, Candace. With hamburgers and French fries, I don't know about the green beans. What? Green beans? I always gotta have that extra veggie. Don't pay me no mind. Thought I said that? No, I said I had spaghetti. Like I'm gonna eat some. Like I made spaghetti the other night, and I'm still eating on that, and and I'll probably end up going to find me some wings, and I'm gonna have me some wings and the rest of this spaghetti. All right, y'all. I normally give everybody 15 minutes to get off in here, but I don't want to burn any daylight, y'all. I don't want to burn any daylight. So I know time, like I know the time is changing. I came on a little early. I ain't even gonna say anything about no KP. I ain't gonna say nothing about no KP today, unless they come in like at the end. If they come in at the end of the live, they're gonna have KP duty. That's just that. But yeah, I do want some wings though. She messaged on the YouTube forum the other day, and like she said, like she was just trying to hold on to how you doing, Miss Watson? She was just trying to hold on to like other people that she kind of like known for a while to get around, but like she's still fighting. She's still fighting, and like Nana, she's a true warrior. She really is. She really is, and like and highly favored. But yeah, like I really hope I'm able to like see her next month. Um, when I go and do Breonna Taylor story, I really hope I'm able to see her. Then, so like on my way up there, my plan is to like stop by and like pay her a visit, and like yeah, that's my plan, to stop by there and pay her a visit when on my way to Indiana. But yeah, like that's the last I've heard from her. And like I sent her an email as well about her birthday and all of that good stuff. Yeah, she's still holding on. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, y'all, I know we're a little short on personnel, but hey, we're gonna have this conversation anyway. Cause like I don't know if Miss Tucker will. I'll give everybody the like 12 minutes. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Then we're gonna go and see do our introduction with Miss Tucker. But yeah, y'all. I'm over the next 3 days. I'm gonna go down to Coffee. I'm gonna go back to Coffee County and do the second. Just do the review with Miss Warwell. I'm gonna do that either. I probably won't do it Saturday, so it'll either be Sunday or Monday when I go down there and do that. And like we already know in November, just giving a recap on some stuff that we got coming up. I know in November we're gonna try to get Breonna Taylor story and like check in on her, see how she doing, and get her story on like on how things being with her, and like see how she feel about the accusation, like the how they placing the blame for her death. Hey Gigi. So like that's in November, and we got 3 cases that we're gonna cover once. Two in Virginia and 1 in North Carolina. And like right now, I'm trying to travel with hurricane season, and with everything going on up in there. Hopefully, I'll have to look at the traffic and the best route to go. We're gonna get those done probably the beginning of 2025. Probably the beginning of 2025, we'll try to get those done, because I really want to follow up on Sion. Awesome. But yeah, like I really want to follow up on Sion Carroll, get his story, and what's her name? The one that passed away in hey Miss Lori, you okay? It's Shanisha? Miss Sharon. I want to get her story too. Miss Sharon. Like those two is in Virginia, so like I'm gonna try to get those done together. Awesome, Miss Lori. So we're gonna try to get those 2 stories done, and I might just like on the way up, just go ahead and do because I'm gonna try to leave early in the morning. On the way up, go ahead and do Shanquilla Robinson's story, get her story, and then when I get to Virginia, do the other 2. So those 3 stories will be like back to back. That's how I'm gonna do that. So I won't have to like go up, come back, go up, come back. So like those are just gonna be like one video at their resting area, and like we'll just do some remote. I call it, what's a good name for it? I want a good name for it, but I think about it. But like we'll just do that from here. For us, like anything else we have questions about when it come down to their story. But yeah, so like we got those 3 stories lined up, and we got to find another local story to dive into. And I really want to go to. I would like to come to Texas, but I ain't finna fly. I would like to go to Texas to do like a one-on-one with Tiara Strand to get her story, to cover her story. That would be awesome to do. But it gotta be within plan. It gotta be put together. But yeah, that's gonna happen. Or either like find a spot that's kind of quiet outside of the resting community to see if we can get that conversation again, and like where we can like center it around like her disappearance. And I would like to go to Illinois, but I don't want to like stay in Illinois like that long. Y'all already know why. To get Sandra Bland's story too, like to do more of like that one-on-one session, and like kind of like nosedive in it at her resting community. But yeah, y'all, we are going to try and get in contact with this is unique. Y'all tell me hers, Biker Queen, it really is. This is, we have the Tucker family. We got James A. September the 23rd, 1923. Do y'all? He don't have a entry date. So do that mean he's still here on this side? What do y'all think? Then we have Miss Mildred. She was born August 1st, 1925, and transitioned April 28, 1988. So he's still here with us, huh? I thought so. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if we can get in contact with Miss Mildred, since she's here, and just to get her perspective on life and like the things she lived through, and yeah, and experience. That's the goal for the day. Well, we will ask her that question to see what response she give us, okay? And I hope her family don't like roll up on me. It's all with love. It's all with love. Let me get set up here, y'all. Y'all gonna see a little fumbling around here, but I want it close enough where like I can read y'all. But yeah, I'm all up in that camera. But that's the Tucker family. I'm not gonna like try to overdo it, but what I am gonna do, I'm gonna place the REM pod on her resting area, I did do my intro like I asked her about it prior to me going live. So yeah, y'all. So Miss Mildred, my name is Josh. I come in love, peace, and harmony. I hope you're doing well today. I was wondering if it would be okay if we if I had a conversation with you. And the only thing, like, I've been here multiple times, and like it's just to have a conversation for me to introduce myself to you, and to get your story. I do have a REM pod here that I placed on your resting area. Like if you get close to it, it'll go off. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all hear that. But yeah, like if you get close to that, it'll go off. It won't harm you or anything of that sort. We just like to know your story and like also introduce ourselves. Awesome, awesome. So if y'all hear it, just know I gotta lean with it, rock with it to get close to it. So like, yeah. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it. About that, Miss Mildred. I'm just joking. So, Miss Mildred, I have two ways I'm gonna try to contact you today. I have my dials and rods and the spirit box, and like it may be a little rough for you, but we're gonna attempt, okay? All right, y'all. We finna try and get in contact with Miss Mildred. Miss Mildred, are you here with us today?
Yes.
Somebody said love you. I love you too.
Is it what not run?
So, Miss Mildred, my name is Josh, and I would like to have a conversation with you today. Is it okay for me to ask you a couple of questions?
Sure. Again.
You say like my shirt? Y'all like my shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah? They like my shirt, y'all. Thank you. So, Miss Mildred, are you at peace?
Good.
Thank y'all. Okay. So, Miss Mildred, let me see. Okay. Miss Mildred, how was life for you? Well, how have the afterlife been for you? Have you had a good experience on that side?
No.
I think I heard a yes. Then like one of our helpers said no.
And great.
Okay. So, Miss Mildred, is your husband, Mr. James, is he still alive? Hey, Miss Susanna.
What? Fine. Good. Oh,
Okay. Are you waiting on him? I heard a soft yes. So, Miss Mildred, did you have any kids? If so, like how many kids did you have? Did you have any? Somebody said two. One and two. So Miss Mildred, did you have one or two children? Hey, Miss Wanda.
no.
So it was two. Okay.
Don't say.
So were your passing, was it natural or accidental? Was it natural? Well, when I say natural, did you pass from natural causes?
Hurry up.
I gotta start over, y'all, because I got this phone call. Give me 1 second, Miss Mildred. Let me go back. But yeah, y'all. Miss Wanda, y'all, you doing okay? Everything okay on your end? All right, let's try this again. So, Miss Mildred, were your passing of natural causes?
Our door. This is cool. Get in. Keep it.
So from 1925 to 1988, so she was 63 when she transitioned. So Miss Mildred, was it a stroke that you transitioned from?
You know, yeah.
Was it a stroke?
I moved rooms.
I
Older. That
wait.
California.
They were here.
Looked like all.
can you music
You would.
Did.
Did you?
Okay.
Like,
So I'm gonna ask. So I'm gonna ask with the dowsing rods, Miss Mildred. Did you transition due to a stroke? Thank you. Did you and your husband have a good relationship? He wasn't abusive or anything, was he? Thank you. So, Miss Mildred, I'm gonna have to go back on what you say. Oh yes, it is. It is nice. It is nice. So, Miss Mildred, how was life for you? Was it easy? Was it hard? Or did you have your struggles? How was life for you?
It's a great. So,
moving.
I heard it was great.
where
So, yeah.
that
One of and life is doing.
Think so. Like,
where
Somebody said I need your help. Thank you, Miss Susanna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, Miss Mildred. So, like, she had to go through the Great Depression and everything, because the Great Depression was what, like 1933 to like 1939. So, like, like towards the tail end of it, she was like 14. So, Miss Mildred, how was the Great Depression for you all? Was it hard during that time?
What? Sure. Well, it's hitting.
I mean, no.
Well, he
Did.
found it different.
So,
Building thing.
I want
And
so did you all had to farm a lot for food during that time? You heard product?
No. Me.
I do. It's I send like I send it to you if if you like it, if you want it. But I do. It's $ Bama 8709, and you should see me standing in front of a silver Altima. But Miss Mildred, I'll send it to you. Miss Mildred, what was the hardest part about the Great Depression? What was the hardest part about that?
Next.
And
So,
Sound like said the meetings.
Major.
What's going on, Adrian?
I would
It really was, Miss Lori.
what a
So along with that, so this the crazy part about the Great Depression, y'all. See, like World War One, it started in 19 in between 1910 and it ended in I'm just giving a range, okay? In between 1910 and 1919. So like both of their parents had to serve in World War One. Am I correct about that, Miss Mildred? Unless they was born in the 1800s.
where
Okay.
So,
Hey, so okay.
What do you?
So Miss Mildred, I'm not gonna like be in your space too much longer. So did your father make it back home from World War One?
Like, there.
thing.
Okay.
well
So yeah, y'all, like it's kind of like it's sad if he didn't, and like I'm sorry about that. It's kind of it's like a double whammy though. Like for those that made it back home, right, from World War One, you turn around like in 19, I think it's like 1919. That's when World War One ended, and 20 years later, it's the Great Depression. So you then after that, 14 years later, World War II break out. So it's kind of like in between that time frame from 1900 to like 1957, when everything changed because of wars, like stock market falling, and like you just have to like, and still dealing with Jim Crow during that time, man. So, Miss Mildred, what is one thing you would say you love about the afterlife? What is one thing you love about the afterlife?
where it was a great point.
Great.
I will here.
Sad, Miss Susanna.
Take
I don't
What?
sound
You
only know it.
well like that's
I would be
don't
Okay. So my question is, I would like to know, did you get to meet Jesus? Did you get to meet Jesus?
No.
Just
West
my
Just
swear.
Michael?
I can't.
it was
It's fine.
around
On
Numbers.
I heard a soft yes. Oh, watching. Okay, so is the afterlife what you expected it to be? Is the afterlife what you expected it to be?
Never.
Somebody said poor kid. Something about Earth. Understood, Miss Wanda. Did you say? So in your own words or like your own experience, Miss Midridge, to give an overview, how would you explain the afterlife or afterworld or heaven? How would you explain it?
Lights through this no.
I heard pretty. Hey, Shana. That's him.
Marvin. Door was doing
Okay.
well. He
So, Miss Mildred, I'm not gonna hold you too much longer, and like I just want to say thank you for your time and like your energy. I'm asking you 2 more questions, and that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna let you get back to doing what you was doing. What is one thing that you miss about Earth? Time here on Earth. What is one thing you miss about Earth?
Like,
well, he me turn
lady,
fine.
official.
This is my last question. If you had an opportunity to come back on this side, would you do it? Someone said talk about it.
Man. Will.
And
Fabulous.
Somebody said better than Africa?
Take
Very
observe it.
Is there anything you would like to share? Well, I said that was going to be my last question, but this one is: is there anything you would like to share with us about the afterlife, about life, or like what's to come?
California. Me.
Not
That's the dream. Out of I'm
So, Miss Mildred, thank you for having this conversation with me. I appreciate you. And what do you think about me being here trying to communicate with you all? That's my last question. I promise. I promise. I promise.
yeah.
It's just weird.
That's down.
Captured with great ability. Overly thoughts.
light speed.
You know.
Is
Miss Mildred, I hope you're resting well and I hope you have a great evening. Thank you.
willing.
That's just in there.
Just
But yeah, y'all, that's interesting. That's interesting. But yeah, let me get my stuff together. And like while I'm going everywhere with this camera, I do apologize. That's me right there, y'all. That is me. Have a good one, Miss Mildred. I'll be speaking to you later. But yeah, y'all. So like that is a double whammy though, like having to deal with the wars and like Great Depression, then like World War II, then right after that you have another war. Thank you, Miss. No problem. That's what we here. That's what we're here to do. We're here to communicate with all of those that's resting in this resting community and those that life been taken from them too soon. But yeah, it's like their stories matter too. Their story matters too. It's rough. I'm going back and reading some of y'all stuff for like out. Man, that's amazing. Like 1889. How you doing? Make me sing. How you doing? How you doing? I hope all is well. Give me 1 second. But yeah, y'all. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, hey, Miss Wanda, did you look at that? Have you had a chance to look at that video yet? And I promise you, I'm gonna redo it. But yeah, y'all, like, it's a double whammy, like a triple whammy, coming up that way, and like, I think, do y'all feel as if life was a little bit simpler back then compared to now? What do y'all think about that? And like, from you're welcome. I'm gonna redo it, okay? I would think so too, because like, and then on top of that, like everybody worked together too back then, especially like because you had large families back then, and everybody had to put in that work to eat. Everybody had to put in that work to eat. Not only that, it's all about gratitude too. I think it's about gratitude as well when it come down to everyday living and appreciating life. Gratitude is the most important thing. Yeah. I see. Okay, like I can see both sides. I can see both sides though. So even though these things exactly, but now kids today, they don't want to do anything. They don't want to work. They don't want to like learn how to like work with their hands. It's all about quick money. But yeah, y'all, like it. I think them dealing with that is rough, and like that's it. I think what kind of like set everything into motion is cell phones, video games, and the internet. Like if you didn't grow up with that stuff, like you was outside playing around. You was outside playing around. But yeah. Seemed that way, Miss Wanda. Seemed that way. But yeah, like I honestly believe that like the school structure should change so that way kids can start working with their hands. And like what I mean by that, like fields that they are interested in, that'll keep them engaged, how those type programs within said school, like being a mechanic, IT person, like the basic stuff, a plumber, electrician, HVAC work. Playing around making animals out of clouds. That's true, Miss Lori. That's true. But yeah, y'all, all of it. Exactly. Instead of like having the repetitive math, English, social studies, like that stuff. Yes, it's all like it's all good to know, but at the same time, like, what can I do with my hands that when I leave here, I can make me some money? What skill can you all teach me while I'm here in high school to like make me some money? You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. I'm gonna see what the wrestling community is up to as well. See how they doing. So for everyone else that's resting here, how are y'all doing today? Are y'all doing okay? Hey, how you doing? Just normal shit, man. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Like, it gotta change. In order for us to progress in life and want our children to like to accomplish something great, we gotta like push the sorry y'all. Yeah, like I use some words, but I'm not trying to use that in front of y'all. Why they don't have a library? That's weird. So for those that want to have a conversation, what do you all think about the American school system? What do y'all think about the American school system? Somebody say what? Who needs help? So y'all, like that, like as a parent, how can we push these school systems to like bring back these homemade programs within these public schools? Private schools are different. Private schools teach different things than public. So how can we push it where like we want these said programs within the system, or either we just take them out of public school and start homeschooling? Miss Susanna, so what did your dad say about public schools? I'm interested. I'm interested on what he had to say about it. I'm pretty sure it can, like, overall it can be better. Miss Lori, I don't even know what those are. I don't know what type of school that is either. I'm from the South. Only thing I know is public and private school. honestly. Oh, so it was kind of like, was it kind of like a Catholic school? Just curious. Oh, it's like private? Okay. but their way of teaching was different than public schools. Hardy Boys Mystery Old School Books. You gotta send me a cover of one of them, Miss Lori. Okay. So y'all how can we push the agenda for to break it up for when when kids are going into the 9th grade, they start focusing more on their career and have things where they can work with their hands and learn how to do so. So if you can keep them engaged in that manner, you'll keep their attention in school. So a lot of times you have behavioral problems because they are bored, and I don't want to sit there and listen to the same thing for 13 years. It started in high school, right? I think that was I think they should have just kept books instead of the iPad stuff. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know how we got on the subject of school. I don't know how we got on that subject, but it's something else. It's okay, Miss Wallace. We have a make. But at the same time, can they put can they put actually go and do said things with their hands? Because we had an agriculture class, we did some things with our hands, but not too much. Hey, Katie. Hope all is well. What's going on, Glenn? That's what I'm talking about. So why is it? Because if we think about it, the Constitution is even though you can get it in print, but the original Constitution is written in cursive writing. That's the thing. So they make it we had stuff like that too. No KP today. Got I started. Well, actually, you do have KP, cause I started an hour ago. I started an hour ago. But yeah, y'all, as a community, as a nation, if we're paying taxes off into something within our area, we should have the say so on what curriculum is being taught. We may not be qualified in said area, but it'll be beneficial to those that want to learn said skill. See, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's Katie. I'm not this is for those that's coming across this video that's outside of who I'm talking to. It's not to bash kids today. It's not to do that. But how can we as tax-paying citizens enforce something that'll be more beneficial for the future generation. Because if we all know this, right? How many kids are not going to college nowadays because of the cost of college and like the value of said degree? So like, how many kids are not going to school, or like furthering their education in universities? I mean, but yeah, y'all. That, like, to me, that's the thing. That's the challenges that we should like focus on when like voting for like superintendents, board of education members, and all of that stuff. Like, those are the people that like we should like hound and like get these things to come in. And like, I just feel, maybe I'm just talking out the side of my neck. See, that's what I'm talking about, Miss Watson. That's what I'm talking about. I think it's important to learn how to, like, one, read in cursive and write in cursive, because a lot of old texts are in cursive writing. That's the whole point. I'm a hands-on type person. Like, I'm a little book smart, but like, I'm a hands-on type person. Show me what I need to know. Show me and let me do it. Awesome. Awesome, Biker Queen. So that's another question. That's another thing we can go off into, y'all, when dealing with AI. I can see it in the medical field, Miss Katie. I can see it in the medical. I can see it in the medical field. So, Biker Queen, what are you getting his PhD in? So that's another question, y'all. So if robots are doing just say robots end up doing all of the work, they won't have to pay us. So how? I think it'll start a civil war. It'll start a civil war because, or either will the robots have, or AI have, the ability to sense things how we sense it. Miss Wallace, I need to see it. I need to see it. I can read it, but that don't mean I understand it. But like on certain things, I just need to see it. That's the big question, Candace. How are we gonna like live? I miss some stuff, y'all. Okay. But yeah, like for me, like when you're talking about degrees and like schooling, like dentistry and like anything dealing with the human anatomy, I think it's important in that dynamic. And like I can see in psychology, I can see that as well. But I don't know. Like I'm just different. I don't know. But school can be better. And I'm pretty sure she is Biker Queen. Pretty sure she is. You gotta show me. Show me what you're talking about. But yeah. See, like you still finished, Candace? That is true, Miss Katie. That's true. That's true. That is true. So, for those that's on the other side, how did you all learn? Were you all more hands-on, or like were you all book smart?
Yeah.
So, when y'all was on this side, did y'all learn better by doing hands-on work, or like reading material? Somebody said smart.
Down the I went on.
Okay.
Just if you there.
You can not as
I know.
Exactly. So, for those on the other side, what was your favorite subject? What was your favorite subject in school?
Like it.
Is that look like it?
Fourth.
And then we
What do you mean?
You heard me. What was your favorite subject?
Right, cool. Lady. Not.
You.
Somebody said math.
So,
Thank you. Yeah, prime example how many people read the instructions that comes. That that's something like us as men, we never like if it's complicated we'll look at it. But majority of the time music come through a lot though. Music do come through a lot. But like it's kind of crazy how life worked though. It seems like the younger you are, the more like you really don't want to read, but the older you get, you read more. That's the opposite. That's how it was for me. Like I just don't like reading. I hate reading, but like the older I get, the more I shift into reading. And like facts. But I read, like, it got to be interesting for me to read though. It got to be very, very interesting for me to read. But yeah. So did you all give your teachers a little trouble when y'all was in school?
Oh, we lost it. Would be it's an apartment.
and from
This label.
Somebody said I need some help. So which one of y'all gave y'all teacher a little trouble in in school?
but it's not
to
classic and
Get that's for terrifying.
There goes
Move
Sushi.
in.
What's going on, Mike? How you doing?
That's
going against
one.
What you mean, Glenn? What you mean? All right, y'all. I'm gonna be on 5 more minutes. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab me something to eat and go play this game. Yeah. I just want me some wings. With some wings. I want me some wings. But yeah, y'all. What you mean, Mr. Glenn? Fine. Some wines. Gotta go get me some wines. On the other side, I would imagine like you come into a knowing. If you're talking about like when you transition, are you talking about in that sense? Give me some wings. Wings. I would say you kind of like come into like a knowing, just knowing certain things. You won't be able to know everything, but you'll know a lot of things, if that makes sense. Because like we got to think about it outside. Like we're just think about like our soul and like the information it can hold on its own kind of like compacted into this body, and like everything the soul know outside of the body, it just won't fit within this fleshly, like within this body and with our brain capacity. Do that make sense? But once you break free from this shell, you come into a knowing that's greater than, like, you come into a better knowing of everything, some of everything. That's my opinion. Is that about right for those on the other side?
Not really.
Somebody said not really.
Oh, sorry.
What's going on, Ethan?
What do you?
Okay.
I moved.
And somebody said thank you. Thank you. But yeah, y'all. For those that's coming in a little bit late, I'm gonna just give a little recap on like what we got coming up. We do have 3 stories on the East Coast that we're gonna cover. That's the one in Sanquella Robinson. We're gonna cover her story along with Sion Carroll and Miss Sharon. Those are on the East Coast, and in November, I'm going to Indiana to get Breonna Taylor's story to see how she feel about certain changes within the case against her boyfriend at the time, and like just to see how she's doing and like get her overall story and just to have a conversation with her at her resting area. We are, and we got Tiara Strand. That one is pending. That one is pending, and we still gotta Biker Queen. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. But yeah, Tiara Strand, that one is ongoing because that one, to me, that one is very, very unique in a way. From her story, along with Sion's. Sion's story is kind of unique as well. His is a mystery. I really do appreciate it, Biker Queen. I really do. I really do. Thank you. Yes, that's the word we're looking for. Universal knowledge. Thank you, Miss Katie. Hey, we're all a family here. We all family here. But yeah, y'all. Those are the stories that's coming, that's coming up, and like what we're gonna work on doing. But we are this weekend we're gonna do like the review of Miss Doris Warwell to like see if her transitioning is what you mean, Mr. Glenn? Oh, you're talking about universal knowledge. That's what you're talking about. But yeah, y'all. Miss Wanda, before I get off of here, what did you think of that? What did you think of the video itself, and how did you feel? Okay, like I was confused. I was confused. But yeah, Miss Wanda, like, what did you think of it, and like, and how did you feel about it? Oh, like I'm talking about I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking about a personal video that I did for Miss Wanda. Like I know this is a group session, but like just want to, if you want to like email me. If you want to hit me up on Facebook about it, that's cool too. If you don't want to put it here, but yeah. Later on, I will share with the group about a video that I did. It's gonna be later. It gotta be later because some stuff still happening with it. I'll share with the group about a video that I did, and like share that experience with that one too. Okay. Like I'm a, like the more like I really want to get around to see like those that like been around since day one. I really want to do that, and that's something like I really would like to do, and like just have to space it out where at least like do a hey, how you doing, like type ordeal, just to show face and like gratitude to like those that's been with me from day one. That's still a goal of mine that I would like to accomplish too. I have to put something together one of these days. I'm gonna have to put something together, a spot where like it's not too far or won't be too hard on everyone to like try to like at least come together and and do something. That's a goal of mine. That's a goal of mine. But yeah, y'all, that's about it. And if y'all have anything else that y'all want to look out into or do like a live session on, especially like dealing with cases, like unsolved cases and like strange ones, we can do that too. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to come to Texas, and that way I can go and see what my son is up to too. Much love, much love, much love, y'all. Breaker Queen, that's not my line. That is not my line. Got to get some wings. Mr. Glee, better go and get them wings. Gotta get them wings now. Got it. Understood. Love y'all. I do. I love y'all. But y'all have a good night. Have a great weekend. And do something extraordinary this weekend. Something y'all would never, like, wouldn't do, but legal. And y'all will enjoy. But y'all stay safe. Love y'all. And y'all have a great evening, okay? Catch y'all on the next one. Much love.